Hey, Look Alive team, you want to learn how to regulate those emotions? In this video, we're going to go over what emotional regulation is and a few tips on how we can develop emotional regulation and why it's important. Let's get to work. Emotional regulation allows us and it gives us the ability to manage our emotions, not just manage them, but manage them in healthy ways. Because we can develop unhealthy habits. Now, these unhealthy habits will further on in our life create different emotional disruptions because of our particular unhealthy decisions on trying to manage and regulate our emotions. So, we have to focus on the importance of healthy. So, a few ways that emotional regulation helps us, it allows us to develop a strategy to display a spontaneous impulse control. Now, the display of spontaneous impulse is when you have that first initial feeling towards any trigger, towards any stressor, towards any pressure in your outside realm. Whatever's going on in your life and you initial feeling that you feel, that's that spontaneous display of impulse emotion. So we have to focus on that spontaneous display. And when we develop emotional regulation, we're actually controlling that spontaneous display. A lot of people like to go shopping. Now, there's nothing wrong with going shopping, but when you impulse shopping based on emotions, you can end up going belly up. Same thing with any decision that you make. Make sure the decision that you made to regulate your emotions is healthy and to control that impulse. What it also allows us to do, it allows us to respond to the stress that we feel in a productive manner. You see, when we respond to negativity with negativity, then we don't get any resolve on our problem. It's all about being problem finders? No. It's all about being solution finders. Yes, we're going to have problems. No, you have to figure out the solution to that particular problem. So we need to respond in a productive manner. I want to pull up an article here. It's an article from Psychology Today. We're just going to read this first paragraph here. It's about self-control, self-regulation. It says research consistent self-regulation skill is necessary for reliable emotional well-being. Behaviorally, self regulation is the ability to act in your long term best interests, consistent with your deepest values. Violation of one's deepest values causes guilt, shame, and anxiety, which undermine well being. As we stated, that healthiness. Emotional self regulation is the ability to calm yourself down when you're upset and cheer yourself up when you're down. That was a pretty good article. So, a few tips that we want to go over right now on how to develop the regulation of your emotions, how to offer strategies and create a strategic plan. One thing is that you can do is practice self breathing. Practice meditative breathing. As some of y'all have watched some of the videos, I discuss about the 3x3 breathing treatment. So you breathe in, count to three, exhale, count to three. Breathe in, count to three, exhale, count to three. Now, this helps you regulate those emotions and slow down the impulses. So, in that very moment that you feel that particular emotion, you can go ahead and do your breathing right in that particular moment. Let's say you're in a heated conversation or a heated argument. In that argument, actively listen, of course, but in that argument, when you feel that emotion to have that impulse to interject or to respond that would drive the conversation in an unproductive manner, take those breathing 3x3. Take the breathing method. Take the breathing treatment. Breathe 3x3 method that I teach here. So when you do this in that particular moment, you slow down and you pause that impulse. Another thing that you can do, of course, you can talk to trusted mentors, trusted friends, make sure they're trusted, but not necessarily you have to open up to everybody. Be cautious about that as well. But one other thing that you can do is physical exercise. You can go to the gym. You can actually go for a walk. I recommend going for a walk by yourself, of course. That way you can clear your mind, have clarity within the stressors that you were dealing with during out their day. And let's say you having a stressor moment at that particular time. take some time, take a step away from it, draw your mind into a peaceful location, into a peaceful mode, so that you can find a strategic plan towards that particular problem. It's all about trying to find the solutions to the problem. Now, you do these steps, you will be on your way to emotional regulation and one more step to an EI mindset. Hey, don't forget to hit that like button, hit that share button, share with your friends and family. Sign up for my stress management workshop so that you can learn the tools to help you navigate your stress with emotional intelligence. This has been a coaching session, not a counseling session. I can be your mentor, but I am not your counselor. Remember that self-work is the best work. So let's get to work, team. I'll see you next time. Peace.